But now we're going to get on with the reign of King Jora II. Allow me to make everyone the formal introduction for King Jora. Here he is. Here's today's roleplay rules. King Jora is brutal and dignified. As such, he's going to be going for a military ambition initially, and should that fail, he'll deviate to a authority ambition. King Jora is an aspiring tyrant. Military and authority, that's the ending we're locked into. Unless, of course, you flounder the military too hard. We're always going to choose to execute someone if we can. We don't rise to provocation, unless, of course, it's a chance to kill someone. Apparently. And I don't really want to go in, join in on frivolous or social activities, except for hunting, because if hunting works, we'd like to go hunting and see what hunting's about. Well, with that said, let's get stuck on in and see the state of our kingdom. Yeah, no bug spotted. Alright, now looky here. Our military needs a bit of work, okay? Like, the march is poor rebellion last game. Didn't pay off at all for them. Now we're sort of dawdling with the military at 0 day. Farming at 2, that's pretty bad. That's kind of alarming. Still incredibly beautiful border between the coast and the march. Yeah, I mean, it really is like this. Just absolute slaughterfest. So at the start of today's game, I'm joined with each and every one of you. Welcome on into the game to all of our barons. We have Baroness Morgrim the second, Baron Mutated Zombie the second, Baroness Piccolo the second, Baron Pesky Parrot, Baron Hentai Dad, Baron Vampiloth, Baron Slibbity Slap, and Baron Katori. Welcome on in, everyone. We've also got our chiefs who have been stomping it, really. Won 2 games in a row, effectively, with the Loyalist victory last week. We have Chief Whopper, Chief Ephra, Chief Teenybert, Chief Wolf Warrior the second, Chief Advisor, Chief Hooker Lord the fourth, Hooker the fourth, welcome on in, Chief Glinda, Chief Sonic, Chief Nothing But Frogs. And finally, last but not least, we have our dirty merchants, the Patricians of the Coast, Noble Patrician Shadow Moon, Lord Patrician Trocanero, Lady Patrician Masconnect the Third, Lord Patrician Zeviox, Lord Patrician Captain Chaz, Lord Patrician Icebook, Noble Patrician Pates, and finally Lord Patrician Malvesh. Dirty merchants, yeah, they're not clean, are they? It's all that filthy crab money. Welcome on in, everyone, welcome. I hope you all enjoy today's game. And now I shall begin, as always, with the path to victory. Your Majesty, you have some big boots to fill. And with your parent out of the picture, the nobles will be looking for any opportunity to replace you. When you die, how do you know the kingdom will remember you? I will become a conqueror. I shall rebuild the army that the Civil War has destroyed, and I shall use it excessively to get what I want. Our warrior king is sure to be remembered fondly if he wins more battles than he loses. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall military as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Now that you're the king, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Who shall I be meeting from the chiefs of the north? Why, it's Glinda the Good. Welcome on in, Glinda. Good luck in the days ahead, Your Highness. You'll need it dealing with us lot. Who do we have from the patricians of the coast? It's Mass Connect. Welcome. A pleasure, Your Esteemed Highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. And finally, from the Barons of the March. Pesky Parrot, hello. Oh, nice. Loving the gold circlet with the beard. Smooth. Good touch. Hail and well met, my liege. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape. And with that, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue. Is this what your parent fought so hard for? Right, still no bug. Love it. First vote of the game, guys. Eyes down. Your Majesty, it was an honour to serve your parent. But now it is your time to wear the crown. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. What? But it's my coronation. This isn't an absolute monarchy, Your Majesty. Everything has to be run past a council vote, even this. Shall we call the nobles in? Okay, what do we want here? These are terrible. Okay, do I veto D or... Oh no, I want to spend money. Give me a lavish parade. Let's see what you're going to vote for, everyone. Type exclamation mark, vote, followed by A, B, C or D to vote for what you'd like to see the council pass. Righty. How many nobles? 25 of you total. Okay, 6 have yet to vote, but that's fine. We'll carry on. The coronation is a great success. Jugglers, wine, fireworks and feast. It has an impact on your treasury. But what doesn't? Great, 7 points of stability. Yeah, I would have liked the military parade one as well. Now, let's see. Eyes down. Time to pick our schemes. Who have we got here? Tebeka of the Katori bloodline. Katori, your Tebeka is looking... They look kind of... I mean, they've definitely got that schemer look. Stands before a blazing hearth, yelling at full volume. Oh, you look like a hobbit. Old and cranky, yeah. Looks like the evil advisor that's scheming to supplant the king in like any rank and file Disney movie. Technically a Jafar. When have the barons of the march backed down from a fight? Never! Oh no, you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful queen, on the throne. Oh god. She looks like an elder person, yeah. She looks like she's been waiting to get on the throne a while. Jafar, Jaclose, Jarul. What? What are you gonna do? Everyone. Barons. Options are doppelganger, modernization, and propaganda. Do you want to have a propaganda? Alright. I think that's it. We're going for the doppelganger. The barons plan to swap the real king for a perfect doppelganger. First, they must gain the trust of the spy master. To advance their scheme, the barons must keep defiance at 4 or less in 4 seasons. Agnes of the Advisor clan, well-known northern rascal, stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, droning on as if in a trance. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter, King Jora II. How do we make that happen? Okay, Magnus would like A, uprising, B, subterfuge, or C, prophecy. Prophecy was how Jora I made it to the throne. My lord. Is that it for the dynasty? It's just going to be a long, unbroken chain of lord rendering one after the other. Okay, that's everyone. The chiefs plan to realise an ancient northern prophecy. Before the new king rises, the kingdom will be ruled by a mad tyrant. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. Oh, bold. Aulus of the Trochanero family. Well-known coastal prodigy, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, muttering in frustration. Fellow patricians of the coast. My claim is far more legitimate than that of King Jora II. Something must be done. And what are our options for the pets? It's intimidation, conspiracy, or corruption. Nice look, the bold monarch. Alrighty. It looks like intimidation is the way forward. You're going to try and scare me into submission. patricians plan to hold the king hostage in his own palace. First, they must lull the spymaster into a false sense of security. There we go, that's a little better. To advance their scheme, the patricians must raise stability to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Well, this is Tebecca. She is my distant cousin from the March, and she is pursuing, alongside with the barons, a doppelganger scheme. They want to keep their own defiance at 4 or less in 4 seasons' time. Magnus, my embittered step-uncle from the north, well, him and the chiefs are going to be pursuing the prophecy scheme. And to do that, they need to keep the kingdom's authority at 5 or higher in 2 seasons' time. Currently at 6, so that's pretty steady. Finally, we got Ulus, our embittered step-uncle, and he is all the way from the coast, and so him and the patricians are opting for an intimidation scheme. To do that, they need to keep the kingdom's stability at 5 or more in 4 seasons' time. It's currently at 7. It's going good. What do we have here? This is what we like. Iron choice. Right, the printing press is here. My liege, a blacksmith in the march has come up with some sort of printing contraption. Instead of relying on the painstaking efforts of scribes, it produces hundreds of copies of text in an hour. Ugh, books, how boring. But my honour, your highness, don't you see the potential? This could prove a most profitable investment. Don't you see how dangerous this is? Books should stay in the churches and universities, or else commoners will start getting ideas. I mean, you know what, I'm going to do iron choice. I want it to be used by the masses. But, oh, what? Why the university? I'm shook. The university will be proud to take stewardship of this marvellous new technology. Over the next few months, the university publishes countless educational texts, spreading knowledge that had once been confined to its own library. What? +2 on everything? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Hello. It proves an immense boon to trade and farming, as the common folk learn advanced techniques for increased crop and mining yields. Fortunately, Quail University also publishes a few histories of the kingdom that don't paint the monarchy in a flattering light. Let's see what we got. Oh, avalanche, here we go. Could have been worse, yeah. Devastating avalanche has buried a mountain village within my domain. There were few survivors. A tragedy, but there is nothing we can do. The north is a hardy and self-reliant region. There is little complaint about your lack of help, or at least none that reaches your ears. Is your fort okay? It's just been caught up in an avalanche, I'll say. It's having a bad time. As is tradition, each region offers a selection of elite guards. The chiefs are their most famous warrior heroes, the patricians with champion gladiators from the arena, and barons offer a squadron of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. Think carefully, Your Majesty, these guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be Lord of Coin above all. Well, I'm a military monarch. I've made my decision. I await your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty. And as the king, I desire veterans from the march. We're going to bring them back into the fold, rebuild the march military. Step 1, get the veterans on side. I will make the arrangements at once. The veterans arrive a few weeks later. They march into the throne room in perfect formation before lining up behind your throne. Hands on their sword hilts, each soldier sports a scar, bigger scar than the last. Alrighty. Our first auction of the game. No, these are the final survivors. These are the guys that survived everything. Alright, so listen. What? Yo, did my authority really... What caused it to dip down? I know we had the printing press. Lourdes, hello! Welcome. Huh. Well then, for the sake of their scheme, the chiefs are probably going to want D, the monument. They want to get on my D monument there. Everyone else is kind of okay for their schemes. I would very much appreciate E, the fortress, to give us a little more military power. That would be nice. But, you know, you could also go A for the theatre to really spoil the chiefs, getting their authority up. Type exclamation mark fund, followed by the letter of the item you wish to fund, followed by the amount of money you wish to fund it with. Top 2 items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Everything else will get a refund. You have about 40 seconds to get your funding in, but there is a delay on stream, so I'll type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. Alright, let's have a look. DNF, the library. The monument and the library, okay. Didn't know we were going there. Suddenly a lot of money went into A. Ephra. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, it's a theatre. So, we spent nearly 1,500 gold between us, with Ephra and Wolf putting the most in. And we got nothing, guys. We got nothing. There's nothing. Nothing here. Ephra has a roleplay thing. Ephra loves theatres. That's all it is. It's it's just really good. But yeah, everyone's got their own little roleplay thing, so don't expect people to necessarily vote for or fund things that are going to help. Hello, Celebrity. What's going on? Your Majesty, the situation in the march is dire. Our once proud army lies in ruins, and now the Ashmedian border lies undefended. I am sure I don't need to remind your Majesty the dangers those bastards pose. We must bolster our dwindling forces in the march. Who knows what will happen to our people without protection? It's true. Yeah, but your farming is also bad, so I'm gonna say I'd happily hire a mercenary company. The recruitment campaign is also good. Veto C, yeah, I don't want them. Listen, if I don't veto C and it gets voted for, what's going to happen is next season you're going to come in, everyone in the march is starving and we want more food. Can you pay us for some food? It's just kicking the can down the road. Holy crap, okay. I'm happy to pay money, telling you now. Oh yeah, if I was against paying, I'd have vetoed that. I just didn't want to skip out paying today just to pay tomorrow. That's why I didn't want the farmers. Alright. Mercenaries! Mercenaries! I'm not usually one to trust them, but I suppose it's better than nothing. In the end, the Marshal hires nomadic sellswords called the Windwaned to protect the march. The prideful barons aren't thrilled to be defended by unproven mercenaries, but the Windwaned seem fierce enough. Wait, that didn't put military up? What? I thought, no, hold on. I thought they'd have gotten like +2 military for that. I spent 1,500 of my own gold on that. So Kingdom was scummed, opens up code. Like, what happened there? Maybe they haven't arrived yet. No, who knows? I spent money and I got. Okay, yeah. I just love the Marcher thumbs up down here. Anyway, no worries. What? Yeah, that's fair enough, but it was kind of implied. Chief Sonic, hello. Your Majesty will recall a devastating avalanche that struck the north. Yes, yes. A tragedy. The avalanche uncovered an ancient stone door embedded in the mountainside. We suspect it may be one of our ancestors' tombs. Some locals pried open the door and investigated within. They did not return. Send in the scholars from the university. I don't think this sounds like an archaeological find. Rather than anything else. We need people that know how to delve into ruins. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's a bug? A new bug? Okay. Congratulations, Morgrim. You've got a new bug to play with. And put it on the list. Oh no. It's the North's business. The North should handle it. That's fine. Alright, it's very close. I'm going to type 3, 2, 1 in chat and then we'll be moving on. It's supposed to increase military by 2. Ah. They used update. Update instead of update. So they missed the D. The devs didn't have the D. That's why they failed. Anyway. Boom, boom. Here we go. We're sending a group of renowned northern warriors to explore the ruins. The North has no short supply of warrior heroes. The only problem is finding a group who are willing to work together. There are a lot of ancient feuds to tiptoe around. Chiefs finally settle on a champion named Horvir. Known for juggling live scorpions, he will lead the band of brave warriors into the tomb. You hope to hear back from them soon. Your Majesty, it's important you find a spouse sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Anyone, Chancellor. Give me anyone. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messages to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Moving on. Far to the north, where snows blanket the landscape, and wolves howl in the night, the chiefs uncover an ancient prophecy foretelling the rise of a tyrant king and a warrior who will overthrow him. Why does it always end up on a 3? It doesn't always. It mixes, it matches. I roll a d3 whenever picking who I'm going to have as a spouse. So if I'm... How would it work? Heterosexual, homosexual, or pan or bisexual, whatever. And then I do the same for the gender reveal of the baby, should I have an heir. This isn't what the prophecy said would happen. Right. Wasn't there supposed to be a tyrant king? Something about drowning the kingdom in blood. Aye, keep your hat on. We're not there yet, but he needs a bit of encouragement, that's all. A few more executions, unjust imprisonments, that sort of thing. Then the prophecy will be fulfilled and Magnus will rise. Chiefs aim to raise authority to at least 5. Let's see. I like money. Barons enter a partnership with a local mercenary guild, making 5. I mean, I know the other event was a bow, but I like the idea that the barons have just scammed me for money and redistributed it amongst themselves. Is that what that is? Partnership with the local mercenaries? Oh dear. I think I'm good. I'm good. Enjoy your cash, everyone. Tax them. No. Oh no, not again. Not again. Oh no, we just had him. Alright, Fitz, you're coming up, but we're going to go to Horvir first. We have received word from Horvir, Your Majesty. He has returned from his exploration of a mountain tomb. Aha, so he's back. Yes, he is. Unfortunately, Your Majesty, this is not a cause of celebration. Horvir now marches at the head of an army of magic warriors made entirely from ice. They believe Horvir is their ancient king. That is quite troubling, that, yes. The traitor Horvir plans to take your throne with his frozen army. We don't have long to decide on a response. Do we know the origin of these ice warriors? The ancient northern king Bajranulf was rumoured to be a warlock who created his own soldiers from snow and used them to crush his rivals. If these are his creations though, they must be over 400 years old. I'm all for sending an assassin. Yeah, kindly consider voting B. Sending assassin. Let's just get rid of him. Maybe the ice golems will just sort of stop in place and disappear. Oh no! I can't believe you. Can't believe you would have me do nothing. Oh no, another vote for C. Okay, I see the writing on the wall here. Alright. We are, everyone, the council is elected to do nothing. Presumably, surprised at the lack of resistance, Horvir begins to march south at the head of an army of frost. The chiefs are furious with your lack of action. A few even ignore your orders and send their warriors to stop them. Hundreds of the North's finest soldiers are slaughtered. Oh no, you idiots! You're the ones that voted to do nothing. The fools! It's not all bad news. The Ice Warriors are dangerous opponents, good with a blade, untiring and inhumanly fast, but are also made of ice. By the time they reach the capital, the southern weather has not been kind to them. their formless, dripping, only vaguely human shape melting into puddles as they totter forward. They are easily and comprehensively defeated. A bruised Horvir is brought before you in chains. Death to Horvir. Roaring with mad laughter, Horvir is dragged away to face the axe. Yeah, I'm brutal. Yes, Sonic, you can kill Horvir if you like. Chop chop. Your Serene Highness, I have a matter of some delicacy to speak with you about, yes, Pates? I'm imagining them being so melted that the Marshal was willing to let the Palace Watch handle them. Yeah. Sounds good. Palace Watch still took casualties. One of them got frostbite. Good day, cousin. How's the old kingdom going, eh? I always thought it looked like a lot of work, but I suppose you get the fancy hat. Lord Fitzalberg is very, 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 very distant cousin of yours. About 50th in line to the throne. You haven't seen him in years. What's going on? Lord Fitzalberg's been staying at my estate for the last year, Your Serene Highness, but lamentably there have been some financial impacts. He's been borrowing money from me for months, saying he'll pay me back when his luck turns. But now my coffers are bare. Yes, poor Pates on Pasto couldn't even afford a banquet to see me off. I'm sorry it's come to this, but I must petition the court for funds, Your Esteemed Highness. Ugh. We're not going to leave him alone. I don't particularly like the idea of paying 1,000 gold, but I guess I can suffer it. Alrighty. 11-7. That's most of you. Treasurer arranges a discreet payment for noble patrician Pates. Word gets around the coast about your generosity, not least because Lord Fitzalberg is eager to proclaim it wherever he can. You're not sure where your cousin will land next? You can only hope it's somewhere far, far away. Slippery has redeemed a song. Okay. Alright, I don't know this. Let's see. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone you can adore. Love is all that I give you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. think I did okay. Maybe. It seems like one of those corny, like 1960s, 70s-esque love songs, right? Like the giant flares, that sort of thing. Just felt my sideburns growing. I have found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young candidate from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance. Yes, yes, I know. The Chancellor leads you to the Great Hall, where they've arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Alright, let's see. Oh, wait, the picture? What picture? Seviox, what picture are we trying to paint? Between you and the Chancellor? Oh, what, you want me to MS paint this thing? Ah, okay. Alright, well, listen everyone, we're going to take a short MS paint break. Let's see, I don't think I've tried it on here. Is that going to pop up? Oh. Yeah, that's not working on stream, is it? Let's try and do that. Let's hold up. Okay. Why are you not working? Huh. Has Paint had an update or something? That is weird, yeah. How to draw with a mouse? Yeah, no, but I mean, I can draw still. But the MS Paint doesn't want to show up. There we go. There we go, everyone. Look at that. I am so smart. I am big brained right here, right now. Okay. Fuck me up. Where's my tablet? To me, my tablet. So it's a couple holding hands by the candlelight. Yeah, okay, cool. 2 candles either side of each of them before an archway. Excellent. Let's do that. I changed a setting on the Streamlabs. Like, I literally just went in like, what can I fiddle with? And fiddled with everything I could fiddle. And at least one of them must have worked. Let's go for... Is that good? That's okay. Oh shit, wait, are you not working at the minute? Hold on. Oh no, my tablet doesn't work. I haven't installed the software for the tablet. Oh no. Alright, we're doing this. We're doing this with the mouse, everyone. Holy crap. I am... Right, someone make a post on the Discord to remind me to install my tablet on the new PC. And then we can do proper drawing again. Can I quickly do it? Let's have a look. I am a professional. Doo-da, doo-da. What is my tablet? Wacom. There we go. CTH 680. There we go. 2013. This is an 11-year-old tablet. Download, yes. All right. You must restart your system to complete the installation. No. Restart later. Okay, no, look, it's working. Okay. No, it's fine. It's my bad for not figuring this stuff out beforehand. Right, there we go. So, we want the king. So we may as well have King Jora. Looking bored. There we go. It's not quite bored. There we are. Something like that. Oh. With their big hat crown on. So it's going to be like this. There we are. Ba-da-da-da-da. Where's the eraser? There we are. Yeah. What? What? Yeah, we're gonna have King Jora be like the main character, right? And let's see, we're gonna have some the plate that they are wearing. Little pop collar. How does the rest of his little outfit look? The rubber banding somewhere down here. There we go. And who shall we be marrying? It'll be a random mystery person. The face looks like a theatre mask a little bit, yeah. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Looks perfectly bored. Yeah, indeed. So, we have no idea who our potential spouse is gonna be. So let's give them all the best parts of everyone. Let's give them the Christian crab. Yeah, you're drawing the king of the consort. Yeah. Like, we're gonna have the candles and the thing behind them. But it's all good. I'm doing it with the crabs are, yeah, looking alright. some little dots on it. There we go. Beautiful cancer. A beautiful crab, yes. Let's put that down there like that. There we go. Right. What have the barons got and the chiefs? I think an axe and a musket. Someone do the crab emoji thing. Yeah, if you want. That is pretty much the same. I did draw that as well, so. Let's see, what could we do for like pagans or something? Let's do some sort of like one of their little tunic things. Complete with a little drinking horn. And then here we'll have, and in the back, oh no, the crab got angry. Let's see. So that's for the chiefs, that's for the thing. For the barons, let's just do a lance. So we want something like that. There we go. And then up behind them we want the little candle things. Who shall we be getting married to? Right, there we go. Now then. Yeah. Where's the fill bucket? There's the fill bucket. Right. Jora is kind of that colour. There we go. What is it? Sort of dull green eyes. That'll do. What? RNG. Potential spouse here. We don't want, we want, so the barons want a red colour. go. The Pats, we want the green. There we are. And for the Chiefs with the drinking horn, that doesn't really show up. There we go. Now let's see, all the candles. Wax. He looks like a crab. Oh dear. The poor crab. It's like, I'm in charge here. Oh, bugger. You wouldn't marry a crab, would you? Yes. 100%. Okay, what colours? So we do want a gold crown. Ba-da-da-da-da. The hair is kind of that. There we are. And the coat is dark green, that'll do. Got red across the waist. Ta-da! Wedding crabs, yeah. Marry that crab. Well, there you go. There's our MS Paint. This is terrible. Oh dear, can I save it? Where am I? What is this? This is our 22nd. Let's see, Zeviox. All right, we are good, I think. I'll upload that to Twitch, and then I'll put it on the Discord as well. But there we are, everyone. Thank you for sitting through my little art stream. Wave goodbye to this masterpiece. Whoop. Oh shit, I best check. I better make sure I've actually got it. I forgot to do that. No, it's right there. Yeah, cool. Oh, thank you for that, Zeviox. It's been a while. Now then, the Chancellor is going to lead us to the Great Hall. Welcome back, everyone. Come back to the game. Who do we want to marry? Why have I put that up? That's the wrong one. There we go. There's the sign. Someone that likes murder. Oh, you know what? With dignified, a shut-in would be good. Someone that doesn't talk or bother me. That would be the ideal spouse. So let's have a look. All right, let's see the eligible candidates. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Scorcher, firstborn daughter of the Northern Whopper clan.
She's been a melancholy sort ever since she was a child, but otherwise she's decent enough company. Always got her nose in a book from what I've heard. Had a bit of controversy a while back when her clan hall burned down. She was to blame somehow.
Chancellor enters the room seeing the king talk to his imaginary chat while drawing with crayons. That's pretty much, yeah, nobility, man. That's the way we are. Burnt down her own clan hall. I don't know. Bit of a maybe, this one. Yeah.
From the coast we have Marcel, wealthy heir to Lord Patrician Captain Chaz's estate. He spends most of his time in the solitude of the villa, so I know little about him.
Perfect. I just said a shut-in would be good. Well, Captain Chaz, your shut-in, please export him to my palace. Yes, I love the sound of him.
And finally we have the Marches offering Bastion, Skyne of the prestigious mutated zombie bush bloodline. Typical Baron, really. Loud, brash, self-absorbed, but mostly well-meaning. Like most of the Barons, his great passion is hunting. No beast is safe from his crossbow, nor is he actually. He walks with a limp ever since he shot himself in the shin trying to hit a ferret. Oh.
Yeah, goodbye. It's Chaz, your son is a shut-in and I'm going to marry him.
What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance.
Yeah, let me... Chaz, now you're back paying attention again. Let's see Marcel. From the coast we have Marcel, wealthy heir to Lord Patrician Captain Chaz's estate. He spends most of his time in the solitude of his villa, so I know little about him. I love it.
Excellent, I shall make the arrangements.
Fantastic. Alrighty, let's have a look-see here. I wouldn't mind Golden Choice, I don't think. Crab coin when? Always and forever. Okay, let's go find the Archbishop. There we go.
Your Majesty, I wish to speak with you about the situation in the north. Too long have the Northerners been allowed to worship their heathen tree gods in brazen defiance of the ninth god. Allow me to send my best missionaries to the north. It's for the good of the realm.
I'll have to bring it to the council.
Of course, Your Majesty, I would expect nothing less.
Alright, just gonna say, I want to deny it, right? Oh, come on, you're hardly that religious. What are we doing here? What are we talking about, even? Wow, okay. Wow, okay. I see how it is. I see how we're going to be playing this game now. I'm not zealous, but what's wrong with the iron choice? I just want some authority. Please, sir, might I have a crumb, a smackerel of authority? Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh no, you fools! This is an erasure of our culture. We won't forget this, you rabid pack of tyrants. The mission goes ahead despite protests from the chiefs. Your stable and prosperous kingdom gives weight to the missionaries' words. How else could the kingdom be doing so well, if not blessed by the ninth god himself? Oh. It turns out to be a rip-roaring success. Trust in the clergy is high, and so northern villagers convert in droves. Whole cities at a time. 0 to 5. Yeah, that was big. The Archbishop is more than pleased. He even diverts some of the new northern tithe to you as thanks, topping up the treasury. Well, that's great. I hope the barons are ready to help me fight a civil war. That's a crit success. Fantastic. How goes the monarchy? We just got 0 to 5 faith in the north. And Fitzalbert's here. That's how it's going. Your distant cousin, Lord Fitzalbert, races into the room while you're enjoying your breakfast. They swear by the ninth god there's gold underground. What are you talking about? Alright. So, I had some luck in the gambling establishment in the coast. A noble patrician Pates introduced me to a consortium of prospectors selling land. They're sure there's gold beneath the earth and they just need a small investment to dig it out. Of course I bought it, it was a bargain. I wonder if the council would like to get involved in this opportunity. You know what, I'm going to pay you 5,500 gold apiece. Let's just buy it. Let's just buy this gold. My good word. I enjoy sending Fitzalbert off on horrible missions. Have you joined, Vitamin? Feel free to jump on in, even if you can't stick around the whole game. We'll be getting married soon, I believe. Right, Golden Choice is on A, 17 votes. That seems to be a pretty average turnout. I'm going to do 3, 2, 1 in chat. And then we'll be moving on. If you've yet to vote, vote A for your 500 gold. Boom, boom. A few payments and a couple of dinners with Lord Fitzalbert and his business partners later and the work begins. It will be a while before you see results, the partners say. But I assure you it looks very promising indeed. What could go wrong? Bad insomnia. Okay, no worries. Feel free to chill and watch us as we play then. It's all good, Vitamin. I hope you're doing okay. Your wedding to Marcel is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Marcel at your side. Do you take this man as your lawfully wedded husband? Yeah. Of course I do. Then I'll pronounce you king and husband. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new husband, Marcel, turns bright red every time a toast is called in his honour. By the time you find yourself alone with Marcel, it's past midnight, and you've never felt more tired.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice weather for it.
The wedding, I mean. You both lapse into a strange silence. Marcel gulps back his wine. Yeah, tell me about yourself, Marcel.
Not much to tell, really. I like the outdoors. He lapses into silence again. All attempts to get him to talk prove fruitless. And eventually he makes his excuses and heads to the bedchamber.
Well, he likes the outdoors, does he? It was the perfect choice, the best of the options. Deep in the forest of the march, Baroness Piccolo II has gone boar hunting with a few of her close friends.
You said you had a surprise for me? Indeed, and here it is. Behold! Your Highness, what are you doing here at such an hour? I'm sorry, I hope you didn't overhear any. Ha ha ha! Quit babbling, you blowhard. This isn't the king, it's a peasant who's the king's spitting image. Great God! And it's just in time. The spymaster trusts us so much, she's not noticed we're fortifying the border. You should be fortifying the border. It's your job. Like, dear God. Congratulations to the barons. They now have 1 point of military. Barons have army now. That's it. Watch out, everyone. This means we can move to the next phase, kidnapping the king and putting this fool in his place. How do we manage that? We need the kingdom in utter chaos. Bad enough the king's abduction can slip past unnoticed. The next stage of their scheme, the barons must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Ooh, good luck. Back in the north, at Chief Hooker Lord IV's clan halls, a congregation of godspeakers huddle around the tablets. Praise Morgana, the tablets, they are genuine. Oh. Then the gods are good, and we are blessed. Magnus will be our king. All hail the Lord Render. Cheers circle the clan hall. A mug of ale is tipped over Magnus's head. The influence of the old gods is spreading. We must ensure we keep to the old ways of the North alive. And surely Morgana will bless us with the power to crown Magnus. Based Archie. Archbishop. Oh, ho, ho, ho. For the next stage of their scheme, they must lower their faith to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Oh no! Oh. Anchored a few miles from the sunny coast, Lord Patrician Icebook has invited his closest confidants aboard his yacht. Ads? Are there ads running? I didn't think there would be. Hold on, let me just have a look. Ads aren't scheduled? No. Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, it should just be pre-roll. Oh. Back? Good. Icebook, you're back just in time to see yourself here. I didn't know ads were running. I thought I just had it set up for pre-roll. But... okay then. Our plans are going better than expected. Spymaster thinks all is well in the kingdom. Thanks to her lack of attention, I've made a fortune selling weapons to the Ashmead, even though it's forbidden. Things are proceeding better than I ever imagined. Our next step is to replace the Palace Watch with our own agents. Oh, okay, cool. Indeed. The Honor Guard are incorruptible, but the Watch are another story. If the king can't pay them, they will look for money elsewhere. I didn't know that Chromebook had its own things set up, but maybe. For the next stage of their scheme, the patricians must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in 2 seasons. That's not good. So everyone's currently stalled out a bit. Barons have to put in a shift. They have to lower stability to 4 or less. They need to drop 5 stability points. The Chiefs want 4 or less faith, and thanks to Archie, they currently have 5. The patricians want 1,500 or less treasury. 1,700, that's okay. We might be able to keep everyone blocked off. Your penniless cousin, here we go. Lord Fitzherbert drags himself into the council chambers with a tragic expression. My dear royal cousin, I must throw myself on your mercy. Is something wrong? There was no gold on my lands. The prospectors fled. I've lost everything. Even my favourite snuff box. All gone. All I ask is your kindness and some cash. Right, look. No, I'm not giving him cash. I just gave you 2,000 gold. Vitamin, welcome on in. You've been placed in the Barons. Right, 19 votes, that's a big lump of you. Gonna do a countdown though, because there's only 1 vote in it. Oh, bless me. Oh. Lord Fitzherbert is loaded onto a ship to Dana with his remaining clothes, shoes and jewels. He waves to you cheerfully as he goes. Goodbye, cousin. I hope we'll meet again someday. I don't. Several merchants in the coast send you letters of gratitude. Your cousin has been a thorn in their side for some time, incessantly begging for free gifts. Perhaps Lord Fitzherbert will cause less trouble. He's out of your hair. Regardless, he's no longer at your concern. Oh. Your Majesty, the Barons of the March have invited you to a jousting tournament. How delightfully rustic. I will compete myself. Superb, Your Majesty. I will send your acceptance directly. go.
Your Greatness, your husband, the King Consort Marcel, has committed a grave sin against my people. He took part in illegal giant hunting. Why was the hunt so large? No, I mean he journeyed into the frozen wastes and went hunting for ice giants for sport. I thought you hunted them all the time. Aye, but as part of a sacred ritual, the King Consort took part in an illegal hunt that wasn't sanctioned by a Godspeaker. Please, Your Highness, esteemed council, you must allow justice to be done. You know what? I'm just going to pay you 500 gold to dismiss this. Vote C for money. Wow, nobody wants that golden choice. Alright, final countdown coming in. 3, 2, 1, and we'll move on. Yet again you show disrespect for our ways. The King Consort cannot be allowed to get away with this insult. But her words ring hollow in the council chamber as the palace watch escorts her out. Oh no, oh no. Right, what are our options here? Chiefs would probably like C, the observatory, for their scheme. The barons would want B, the prison, for their scheme. There's nothing to help with military. Yeah, I mean, it could go any way with the rest of it. I imagine B and C are probably the ones going to get through. Here's everyone's money, so you can see how much you've all got. And I'm going to start the auction now. Type !fund followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Everything else will get a refund. You have about 40 seconds to get your funding in. But there is a slight delay on stream, so I will type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. Try not to miss out. If we're rebelling, would there be a point? I mean, could be. It's good stats for the future. There you go, 10 seconds. Now's the time. Type it in. Wow, Ephra came in and sniped the theatre. Chiefs are now on the verge of rebellion. Advisor has rebelled. Any more chiefs? Barons have assembled upon the jousting field, watching from tall stands.
The place is buzzing with excitement. A servant straps on your armour and helps you mount your horse. She hands you your lance, and you ride out onto the field. Welcome, one and all. We have had a most thrilling guest today. As you ride your horse past the stands, nobles gasp and stare. Glare at the crowd. The barons gasp and then applaud wildly. When the joust starts, you quickly realise your opponents swerve each time they approach. They don't want to hurt a king. Puts a dent in the challenge, really. Racing match, isn't it? You're beating everyone soundly. Do I just make the most of my advantage? Tempted to just withdraw and watch. Yeah. You graciously withdraw from the competition to take your place in the stands. Can't see much of the competitors' faces, but even as they race towards each other, they look more relaxed. One of them is knocked from his horse, the audience applauds, whooping and cheering. Yeah, I mean, I could beat everyone. It'd be nice. Be nice to clubber everyone. Your Majesty, my liege, Baron Pesky Parrot has been having prophetic dreams. True, I can part the veil betwixt now and some ways off. If it's a prophecy, then go on. I look to the future. It speaks through me, no more, no less. For example, I dreamt of noble patrician Shadow Moon being beheaded. And a plague of bees will bring doom upon Baroness Piccolo II's house. Great gods, I can't live without my honey on toast. Please, Your Majesty, have him foretell the futures of the council. We could gain great insight into great mysteries. Yeah, throw him in jail, I think. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, 9 to 8. That's a lot of you. Alright then. What? But, Your Highness! Baron Pesky Parrot yells out as the watch haul him away. The king's iron grip will rust and crumble away. Beware, beware! His words echo as the door slams. They will start muttering to each other and glancing at you. Could he be right? Pesky Parrot the First has left the council. Salutes in chat, everyone. And we have our first kill count of this day. Whoop. I don't think we're going to beat our parents' record of 8 kills. But Parrot, don't worry, you get to come back as Pesky Parrot II. And you may change up whatever roleplay you were doing if you were doing any. Your marriage to Marcel's grown stale. Oh, you get along well enough and you made some good memories together, but there's no spark. He cares more about hunting innocent animals than your innocence, than your happiness. But spark or no spark, you still need an heir.
Congratulations, Renor. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. But something's still missing. You need an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard. Or the youngest of the many cousins.
You know what? My husband doesn't really like me that much. I don't really like him that much. Let's just make my youngest cousin my heir.
Of course, an entirely sensible idea. I will make the arrangements at once.
Alright, here we are. Somewhere in the march, Baroness Piccolo II sits at a banquet gnawing on a greasy chicken leg. She and her fellow plotters discuss their scheme between mouthfuls. No, not Fitzilbert, not Fitzilbert. No, never. The kingdom is at peace and everyone's looking for a new scandal to focus on. Not exactly the right climate to abduct a king. I could go punch the Archbishop. You think that would cause enough of a distraction? While it would be amusing, I doubt it would be enough. We need total chaos across the kingdom. I could punch him really hard. The Baron's aim is to lower stability to 4 or less. Somewhere along the coast, Lord Patrician Icebook strolls in his olive grove accompanied by a close friend. Some of our bribes have been accepted, but not enough. The king is paying the palace watch well enough that their loyalties aren't easily swayed. So we have some of the watch in our pocket. Isn't that enough? No, not yet. We can't make a move until we're sure we won't be discovered. The Pat's aim is to lower the treasury to 1,500 or less. Excellent. We have parked the bus. Just gonna have common tax for you all. Patricians get wine exports. What is this? Sing a song? Okay, let's see if I can do this justice. Intimidation, you cannot take much more. No compromise, this time it's war. Take none alive, their battle cry roars. Nowhere to hide, this time it's war. There we go. Trocker, I hope you like that. Not even close, but glorious. What, is it not like a rock song? That's what I was going for. This time it's War by Bolt Thrower. Oh, okay, yeah, Bolt Thrower. Well, they're metal. I know Bolt Thrower. Right, let's start with Rebellion, opening strike, and then go down to foul play. At last, the chiefs have reached their boiling point. You're confronted in your throne room by Chief Whopper, her tattoos seeming to shift in light of the braziers. Whopper, I'm sorry. The chiefs to the north will rip that false crown from your head and stomp it into the mud. We'll be fighting for glory, for honour, and for Magnus, the true king. Yeah. Tippity tap 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 tap. We know what's going to happen. We know we're brutal. This is a formal declaration of war. Next time we see each other, we'll be on the battlefield. Seize her! Come along now, traitors get the chop. What? But you can't do this. I'm an envoy. See? See how the king's tyranny grows worse by the day? Your watchmen waste no time. Chief Whopper is dragged out to the courtyard and her head is struck from her shoulders. Salutes in chat. Whopper the first has died. Whopper the second will return. The kill count hits level 2. I didn't expect them to move so boldly, Your Majesty. What are our chances against the rebels? The chiefs are formidable, but not undefeatable. I hope they don't persuade any other regions to join their rebellion. That would be disastrous. How did things get this bad? Leader of the rebellion is chief advisor. The reason for the uprising, he's citing your past transgressions. Mainly your reluctance to provide aid after the Northern Avalanche. That was something they didn't care about. I think we'll have to kill all of them, right? Yes, Your Majesty. Hold on to that feeling. You'll need it. So here we are. Civil war. That's right, Your Majesty. The kingdom is divided. There will be a lot of death and suffering before this is all over. I can't wait. I'll go dig out the trebuchets. Too long have those bastards in the Crownlands held us down. Too long have they called us heathens and mocked our way of life. Aye! Now we just have to take up our axes and fight back. Morgana is with us. We'll burn the churches and string up their lying priests. Oh. Aye! I ask you, brave chiefs of the Free North, where will we strike first? We can launch a preemptive strike against the barons to cripple their military. If we suspect the barons may join our cause, we can call them to war. They'll be more likely to join us if the king's authority is low. Or finally, we could send off an assassin to nip this in the bud. Dishonourable, of course, but convenient. Oh, what's it going to be for the chiefs? The Honour Guard are Marcher veterans. Okay then. I see it. You're gonna raid the barons in the march. Sorry to the barons. They finally just got like a handful of men. The chiefs launch a surprise attack on the march, slashing and burning their way across fields and farmlands. They catch a regiment of the Marcher army unawares and spring an ambush, slaughtering them to a man. Common folk whisper the battleground would be stained red for a generation. Yeah, pretty naval. The gods are good. Down with the king. The northern soldiers return home in triumph, leaving the march devastated in their wake. I have unfortunate jousting-related news from the march, Your Majesty. Oh no, did someone fall off their horse? In a manner of speaking, Your Majesty, Baron Sir Slippity Slap was killed in a bout against Lady Patricia Masconnect III. Slippity! Out of nowhere, you just died! There we go. That's our third person leaving the council today. Oh lordy.
Barons are calling for justice.
Salutes in chat, everyone. We're not going to ban jousting. And it's not going to end well. Yeah, I think the trial by jousting is best, right? As a jousting connoisseur, I know these things happen. It was an unfortunate accident. Yeah. People die when they joust. Oh. Huh. Okay, any outstanding barons or patricians want to vote to break the deadlock? I'm going to count down in chat 3, 2, 1 and then I'll move on. Despite mounting anger from the barons against Lady Patricia Masconet, the jousting fad continues to spread. More tournaments are set up across the kingdom, with spectators buying huge numbers of metal figurines designed to look like their favourite competitors. There we go. Okay. Chiefs are rebelling, but we've got many things to do. Jousting fever, oh my god, more jousting. Then mustering an army, then the great battle. Okay. A super economy, apparently. I regret to inform you of a jousting-related petition for the march, Your Majesty. Why the regret? It's a splendid idea. Your Majesty, we must reinstate jousting as the official justice system of the march. And the trial by combat's the way it used to be, before the courts started sticking their noses in. Oh! Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Please. For the love of God. See. Right, my loyalists. Come on, we need to win this war. I've got a way to buy some more military. Let's do it. Vote C, please. The Pats love it. We're all over it. Look at that. Our hearts beat as one. Me and my loyalists. Defiance loyal military now weak again. Love it. Mwah. Chancellor looks skeptical but says nothing. Barons are delighted. The march reports less crime overall, as the people fear being impaled by a lance. Physical fitness of the citizens also rises, with many learning to ride just in case of legal trouble. Along the northern border, countless horns are blowing, axes are sharpened, the chiefs of the north have united their warrior clans under one banner. What are we waiting for? It's time we marched on the capital and brought Valtor's flail down upon the accursed crownlands. I hear you, but we're still mastering our forces, my friend. When we strike, we must strike with all our might, and on that subject, I've considered several proposals to further bolster our army for trials ahead. But you can, okay, chiefs, rebelling chiefs. You can either A, hire mercenaries from Ashmed, or D, do nothing. Northern farming too low. You can't do it with 5 farming. Or 5 faith. Wow. Okay, you're going to spend some of your trade. Excellent. It's dishonourable to hire warriors from Ashmead to fight in our place. That's not the Northern way. They will not be fighting for us, my friend. They will be fighting alongside us. Completely different thing. Yeah, trade 2 for 2, Xeviots. When the Ashmedian mercenaries arrive in the north, it becomes apparent how different their customs are from the locals. They pray to Kaldavaga, the machine god, in an attempt to remind him that the world exists. They claim their swords are alive and will grow angry if sheathed too long. They bathe every single day. But they're perfectly capable of enacting hideous violence in exchange for money. That's all the chiefs need from them. Alrighty. Well, the great battle is upon us. Vast armies darken the landscape like shadows of clouds. Flags are flying, drums are pounding in rhythm with marching of boots. The kingdom is gripped with civil war. At least that's what you imagine. Most of your time is spent in the safety of your palace, poring over a giant map with your marshal. Your Majesty, the army in the north is advancing on the capital led by that treacherous Kern, chief advisor. I've received word from the commander of our loyalist forces in the coast. If they march now, they'll intercept the chiefs in a matter of days. Alternatively, they could join forces with the army to march. It's risky, but together they have a higher chance of defeating the accursed chiefs. What are your orders, Your Majesty? We need to join forces. We can't let this go bad. Very well, Your Majesty. I'll relay your orders to the noble patrician Pates, the commander in the field. Hopefully they'll do as they're told. God knows treachery can thrive on a battlefield. We have our orders, but should we follow them? Right, patricians. A, defy orders and send the army in. B, follow orders and link up with the barons. Or C, hang back and let the rebels march. I love it. Love a good bit of loyalty. The whole city holds its breath. You stew in your palace, waiting for your marshal's return. Finally, she arrives at your throne room, looking perfectly composed. Your Majesty, as you ordered, The patricians have turned their army around to link up with the barons. All according to plan. Indeed, Your Majesty. Let's hope the plan is sound. It all comes down to the next battle, Your Majesty. And the fate of the kingdom hangs in the balance. We will prevail. That's the spirit. Now I really must be going. I have a lot to take care of. Over the next few weeks it becomes clear that the coastal armies retreat. It has given the chiefs free rein to pillage and plunder the coast. Rampaging northern troops descend on farms like locusts, taking everything to feed thousands of hungry soldiers. Meanwhile, shops, churches and manors are plundered and stolen loot shipped back to the north. While the coast suffers, the coastal forces successfully link up with the barons. Now a joint army, the patricians and the barons rush to meet the chiefs in open warfare, and the winner will either end your reign or preserve it. Here we go, everyone. It's personal now? You mean you weren't fighting personally before? Oh dear. Luck is with us, my friend. The palace watch are in our pocket. They took our money gladly. The kingdom can barely afford to pay them a living wage. Music to my ears. Soon the throne will be ours. Indeed. But now we must plan our next steps. Gudako, welcome, where are you? There you are, at the top of the pass. Alright. So then, Pats, do you want to kill the king and place their own claimant on the throne? That involves lowering authority, or control the king with threat of assassination. You raise your own military. Ooh, yikes. Okay. The next few months we'll have our troops infiltrate the capital, disguised as beggars. At my signal, they'll gather and storm the palace in the dead of night. The bribed watch will open the gates, our soldiers will murder the king in his bed and have our claimant on the throne before sunrise. Ruthless, I like it. What about the chiefs and barons? They'll call us usurpers and rise up in revolt. Not necessarily, my friend. If King Jora II's rule is weak enough, we can persuade them to accept anything. For a final stage of the patrician scheme, they must lower the kingdom's authority to 1 or less. Here we go, someone's on the final stage of their scheme. Can they get authority down to 1 or less? Your Serene Highness, a terrible sickness is spreading among my troops in the coast. What can we do about it? If we let the disease run its course, we'll have lost a lot of soldiers we can't afford to lose. But I'm not sure how much we can do. Perhaps the council can see a way forward. Alright, Godako. We're doing something. 100%. I can spend money. It's all or nothing, this one. Oh, bless me. Right, 8-4, here we are. I know how to treat this sickness, Your Majesty. It's a simple remedy. Garlic, wormwood, bean, or goat. Oh, we mustn't forget leeches. Lots and lots of leeches. Oh, yes. Of course, gathering the ingredients to treat a whole army doesn't come cheap. At great expense, you send out the best doctors from Quell University out to the coast to cure your troops. Oh, hopefully they're worth the money. 60%? Yeah, I will need to tax you all at some point. Doctors get to work on their leeches and bizarre concoctions. Some of your soldiers even benefit. But it quickly becomes clear that the doctors are fighting a losing battle, especially after they also catch a sickness. Oh, by the time the sickness has finished cutting through the coastal troops, hundreds of soldiers are dead, and morale among the survivors has plummeted. Uh-oh. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask, and my crown be passed down to? The council hall is filled with nervous silence. My cousin and adopted son. The assembled nobles break out into sporadic applause. By designating an heir, you cement the stability of the kingdom, provided you can survive this civil war. Your esteemed highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on adopting an heir? What is his name? Jora III. Excellent, Your Serene Highness. I'm sure little Jora III to grow up to be a chip off the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. A month ago, battle was averted, but that battle cannot be postponed forever. If Chiefs win, it's a really cheap victory, yeah. Fluke. The barons and patricians are all that stands between the chiefs and the capital. A final battle deciding the fate of the kingdom. I'll send word to the barons next time to strike. We can only hope they'll listen to our orders, Your Majesty. Barons, go! 50-50 military run. We can do this. Barons, where are you? Vote A. Let's go, let's go. Oh no. No. You cowards. You cowards. I can't believe you'd let them just walk on in. Very upset with the barons now. But why would you just let them win? Oh god, at the moment it's tied up. Oh dear. Please let B go through. Well, at the moment it's a coin toss, so I'm going to do a final countdown. 3, 2, 1, then we'll move on. Any barons yet to vote, you can make the decider. Yes, let's go! Oh, this decides it all. This one battle. Yes, when she finally returns, she strides into your throne room with a triumphant gleam in her eyes. Marshal, report! We caught the chiefs by surprise as they were fording a river. Classic pincer manoeuvre. The barons attacked from one side, the patricians charged from the other. You should have seen it. The river ran red that day in utter slaughter. Can't shake the feeling that we're missing something. No need to fret, Your Majesty. Everything is perfectly. At that moment, a frantic soldier bursts in. Your Majesty! We've received word from our scouts. I don't know how to say this. Spit it out, damn you! Yes, ma'am. Your Majesty, the chiefs must have split their forces. The army we defeated was a diversion. They've got another regiment making its way through the Crownlands. They'll be outside the capital in a matter of days, and the barons are too far away to help. What do we do? What do we do? We must prepare for a siege. We got a lot of work to do. Build up the capital's fortifications, stockpile food, train up a citizens' militia. But don't worry, Your Majesty. This is the last-ditch ploy of a defeated enemy. We need to outlast the siege, and the barons will come to our rescue. Okay, auction time. I guess the barons are going to want A, the prison, and the patricians are going to want F, the theatre. Here's everyone's wealth and finances. We're going to start the auction now. Type !fund, followed by the letter you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Everything else will be refunded. You have about 40 seconds to get your funding in, but there is a delay on stream, so I'll type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. What are we looking at here? B and F? Oh no, stadium. You're taking my military away. 10 seconds, everyone. Get your bids in now if you haven't already. Can't believe I lost both military and authority. Right, it's all kicking off in the capital. Your Majesty, I have good and bad news. Which would you like first? The good news? I've come up with a plan to weaken our enemy's forces outside the walls. And the bad news? The plan involves a highly rare and contagious disease known as Tinian's pox. As we speak, it's making its way through our citizens inside the city. Go on. Tinian's pox is spread by close contact to the infected individuals, as well as through rats and fleas. It would be a trivial matter to spread such a disease to the traitors outside our walls. Devious and despicable. I love it. I knew you'd agree. Alright, Wait, hold on. What I want... Let's do that. I'd like A. A would be good. Let's have a vote. We got a song request. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. Shafuda is all part of the game that we call love. Would you be content to see me crying After all the little games you put me through, after all I've done for you, you're lying. Wouldn't it be nice to tell the truth? Didn't somebody somewhere say you're gonna take a fall? I gave you everything, now here's a curtain call. And I'm shot through the heart as I lay there alone in the dark. Through the heart, it's all part of the game we call love. I hope that was alright. Wolf, I hope that was all good. What do we got? We're going to spread it to... Yes, excellent, excellent. Fantastic stuff. Your spy master arranges an elaborate ruse involving infected soldiers getting captured by the enemy. Your wait results. The plan goes off without a hitch. It's not long before pox spreads through the enemy camp like wildfire. Holy crap, look at... I am a warrior. Meanwhile, pox spreads rapidly through the city. Having utterly failed to contain it, the death toll climbs and climbs. Furthermore, oh no, the nobles and your palace servants also get infected. Though you personally avoid the worst of it, nearly everyone in the city has lost someone by the end of the epidemic. That's not great. Is there some kind of Geneva around these lands? No. Troubling news, Your Majesty. The Treadwater River has been contaminated. We're not sure how, but the chiefs got upstream of us and fouled the water. Ninth only knows with what. Ephra, why did you poison my river? Well done, my grandson. I'll spare you the details of what happened to the poor souls who drank from it. Rest assured, it's not very pretty, and it's very deadly. The glass half plate. Wolf Warrior forced me to do it? Oh, okay. I guess. The Treadwater provides water for the whole city. If this isn't resolved soon, we'll all die of thirst. Alright, my loyalists. Let's go. Just vote A and get your 500 gold. Go on. Feels real good. Okay, let's see now. This is one of the few events that can kill your spouse. Wait, really? What if you continue to drink from the river? By the 9th, it will be done. The barons are as effective as they are dutiful. Supplies are still rationed, but at least no one is dying of thirst. Chiefs march through the Crownlands. You're an effective lieutenant. Yeah, that's pretty good. The Chiefs march through the Crownlands, pillaging and burning the roads and heaving with refugees. Wait, pillaging and burning. The roads are heaving with refugees, and corpses clog the river. Now the capital is surrounded. You stand on the ramparts of your palace, staring out in dismay at the army camp stretching for miles outside the city walls.
Down from there, Your Majesty. If they get lucky with a crossbow bolt.
They look like ants from up there.
Yes, well, even ants are terrifying enough in numbers, and after someone's kicked their nest. We have one hope. The patricians and barons are still out there, Your Majesty. Their combined armies smashed the rebels at the last battle, and they can smash them again. I hope they get here in time. The ninth god will decide our fate. As you finish your sentence, an immense trebuchet hurls a 10-ton boulder towards the capital. It crashes into a nearby clock tower, smashing it into smithereens.
War profiteers? Yeah, that's us.
Like I said, Your Majesty, you'd better get inside.
Well, I mean, I do need some money, but... this is rough. I don't really even want to do this. But okay, this would balance things, at least. Another dawn breaks. A great army in the north sprawls outside your city walls. For the last 3 weeks, they have tried to fight their way in. Siege drags on, your food supplies are dwindling, the streets outside your palace explode in daily riots as the citizens demand to be fed. Don't worry, Jora, patricians will be here to save us. Soon enough, I'm sure of it. As evening draws in, horns blast outside the city walls, the chiefs are mounting a final attack. We are good, we are good. Let's keep going, come on now. Sun rises on a city in turmoil. The chiefs began their assault last night. You've heard nothing outside but the screaming owls and clash of blades since. Half the capital is in flames. Soldiers rush back and forth, shouting panicked orders. You haven't seen your marshal since the night before. Perhaps she's already dead. Your honour guard are on the streets outside the palace, building a barricade and organising last-ditch defences. Vital work, but you're vulnerable without them by your side. The royal court is empty except for you and your husband and your cousin cradled in the arms of his nanny. His crying is giving you a headache. We'll be alright, won't we? We'll survive this. It's up to the knight to decide. I suppose so. Your Majesty, you must see this. Follow me. Follow the spy master. She leads you and Marcel up onto the palace walls, where you look out over the endless mass of soldiers rampaging through the streets of the city. In the darkness at dawn, you can barely make them out, only silhouettes and countless glimmers of torches. You duck as a burning arrow sounds overhead. This situation is hopeless. Look closer, Your Majesty. The army is shifting and convulsing like a great beast in pain. Horns trumpet, hooves thunder. The patricians and barons have arrived in full force. A mighty hammer, smashing the chiefs against the walls of the city. Victory? All that's left is just mopping up. The Chiefs make a great final stand, but they don't stand a chance. The army is crushed. By dawn, rebel corpses clog the rivers and blanket the city streets. The crows feast like never before. Soon the armies of the patricians and the barons are parading through the city, waving their banners and showing off their loot. Meanwhile, Chief Advisor, the leader of the rebellion, is brought to you in chains. Yeah. Sign time. We're brutal. It's time, Advisor. The common folk crowd into the palace to watch the trial. We've fought with honour. Our ancestors smile on us for resisting your tyranny. You shall die. Stiff-backed and silent, Chief Advisor is dragged out to the city square, led up onto a platform before the royal masses. The bird beak awaits him. At the pull of a lever, the blade falls, the head drops into a basket while the common folk cheer, "Huzzah, huzzah!" Salutes in chat, everyone. The kill count has hit level 4. Chief Advisor the second will be joining the council now. And just like that, the North is defeated. The rebellion is over, the kingdom is yours again. As you sit with Pleasant atop the throne, the common folk raise a mighty cheer. Long live the king, they shout, long live the king. Okay, we're doing pretty good. Back in the north, chiefs sit around a narrow table, their flagons running low after a long night of scheming and drinking. We ready to begin the next step? I'm anxious to be crowned. Nay, not yet. The blasted church is still turning people against us. Too many are still under that pompous archbishop's sway. Chief's aim is to lower their faith to 4 or less. Authority 6 to 1, feasible. Yeah, it's not likely, but it can happen. An eerie feeling the uninvited guests on your ambition. Yeah, it's only going to be one game. I mean, I'm not great, I'm not well, so holy crap. But yeah, this one is it's been going on 2.5 hours deep. I'm most pleased with the new theatre we've built on my land, but the actors believe that the theatre is cursed, so refuse to perform even a single play for us. That's inconvenient. Indeed, lamentably, no one can tell me why they think it's cursed. They just say it gives them a creepy feeling. What should we do? $500 gold to paint puppies and clowns all over it. Why not? Bum, 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 bum. Okay, cool. B is winning. Got golden choice. Gonna do a final countdown in chat and then we'll move on. So if you've yet to vote, vote B. There's nothing less scary than puppies and clowns, those honking, squeaking bringers of joy. Soon enough, the theatre is covered in colourful images of the giant playful puppies and enormous laughing clowns. The effect is more troubling than you'd hope. I don't know if your Serene Highness, this hasn't solved anything. The actors are still avoiding my theatre like the plague. We'll shut it down until this is sorted out. The council has ended early for the day and you're off to visit your husband Marcel for a catch-up. As you put your hand on the door handle to your chambers, you hear giggling coming from inside. Jora! The king, I mean, your greatness. How could you? We're married. That's when you recognise the second person in the room. Oddfin, a chief from the north. He's renowned for being a heartbreaker and you've crossed paths many times around the palace. I can see you two have a few things to talk about. He slips out the room, leaving you and Marcel to stare each other down. You could have at least waited a few years. By the 9th, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm so sorry. It's just I never see you because you're always away being important, and honestly, I didn't think you really even liked me. And Oddfin was so nice to me, and he's a damn good shot with a bow. That's how I met him. When I went on that hunt while we were visiting the north a few months ago. That doesn't matter. What matters is that I was unfaithful. You've hurt me, Marcel. I'm sorry, Depths below, Jora. I promise I won't see him again. I won't. I shouldn't have done any of this. Can you forgive me? Yes, but I'm gonna need some time. I understand. I'll be leaving for a hunt soon. I'll be back this evening if you need me. He heads out of the room, picking up the few discarded clothes on his way. I will get my revenge on that snake Oddfin. You ball your hand into a fist and let the anger flow through you. No one seduces King Jora II's husband and gets away with it. Yeah, brutal. Time for revenge. God damn it, the whole reason I married this guy is because he never leaves the goddamn bedroom. He's a shut-in that doesn't talk to anyone. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be a conqueror. I am a conqueror. I won a war, don't you know? But so far, you've done a dismal job of it. The kingdom's armies have never been weaker. You're more likely to be conquered than a conqueror. Oh. If your current ambition isn't working out for you, if you want to stop the nobles from overthrowing you, you need to pivot, change your image. My advice would be to infiltrate each region with loyal spies, defeat their scheme with schemes of our own, but your other advisors have other ideas.
Your Majesty, if you help us spread the zeal of the Ninth God, the Church will lend our full support. With the backing of the Church, the nobles won't dare move against you. The common folk are asleep in time, and even the nobles are afraid to wake. If you become beloved by the peasants, the nobles won't dare overthrow you for fear of revolution.
Don't listen to these fools. Have you heard of the Scepter of Sages? It's a lost artifact forged by Queen Alma the Wise. There's a legend that any king who recovers it will rule over a golden age. Do 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 do. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I know. So those that don't know, military fails, authority takes over, and there is only one authority option open for me. I'm gonna become a living saint. A wise decision, Your Majesty. I'll send word to my priests. Of course, you'll need to be worthy. Your priority is to raise your authority and the kingdom's overall faith as much as you can. And of course, there can't be open rebellion among the nobles. Alrighty. Why do the barons keep getting a stadium? Now looking at it. The chiefs are going to want D, the observatory. The patricians are going to want F, the theatre. And the barons are going to want A, the prison. So it's a three-way tug of war, really. I'd like E, the cathedral, but, you know, I don't think you're going to give me what I want. I will start the auction now. Type !fun, followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Everything else will get a refund. You have about 40 seconds to get your funding in. But there is a delay on stream, so I will type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. A and D, yeah, I thought as much. Prison and observatory. Okay, 10 seconds everyone, get in there. What did that all do? I weren't even able to keep track of it. God damn, so we got the observatory for the chiefs and the theatre for the patricians. Oh. August Majesty, I bring urgent tidings. An outbreak of crystal pox is ravaging the coast. Oh, what's that? The most terrible disease, Your August Majesty. It begins with a rash of boils, which slowly and painfully crystallise until the poor victim is sparkling like a diamond. Eventually, the sufferer becomes a crystalline statue. Painful but admittedly glamorous way to go. How many dead? Whole villages have succumbed. The disease is terribly virulent. Your Majesty, if I may make a suggestion. Victims of the crystal pox are only infectious at the boil stage. Once they are fully covered with crystals, they no longer spread the disease. Indeed, pox crystals can be harvested and used in jewellery. If we allow the pox to spread, we could make money in the coast. By the ninth woman, that's heartless even for you. The only way to fight the pox is to close the roads and shut down all trade until the wave subsides. Is that what you want, For the coast to lose money? Well, we wouldn't want to lose money, would we? Wouldn't want to lose money. Vote A, everyone. Let's get that cash. Grab the bag. Grab the bag. Come on, man. Come on. I know you want it. I know you want that money. We'll all be rich if you vote A. Yeah, look at it, look at it. Me and the treasurer, we're in cahoots on this one. Don't you all wish you had a fat sack of cash? Alright, 16 votes. I think that's pretty much everyone. We don't get anything. That's true. Why don't you get anything on this one? I mean, you get the golden choice. Yeah. This is an outrage. How many would die for your greed? How could the council condone this? The next day you deliver a speech declaring that the crystal pox is actually a giant hoax, and anyone who believes in it is a fool and probably a traitor. Sure enough, this causes the pox to spread like wildfire. Over the next few months, the crystal pox ravages not just the coast but the entire kingdom, with thousands of peasants falling victims. Farms lie fallow, peasants turn away from the god that abandoned them. Money. But on the bright side, no, look, you all got money. How much did you all get? Do you know? Was it 300 apiece? On the bright side, you had a sparkling hoard to the treasury. In fact, all the nobles make a tidy profit. Even Lord Patrician Malvash. A giant glass globe is filled to the brim with murky water and is wheeled into the council. The fish bowl contains Lord Patrician Captain Chaz, my father-in-law. Suspended in liquid, he pokes his head above the surface. Your Serene Highness, glub glub. The most infuriating circumstance has befallen me, glub glub. I can see that. I've been glub glub cursed by a sea wizard, glub. He inflicted me with these glub glub gills, so I can't leave the water for more than a couple of glub glubbing minutes. What did you do to anger this wizard? I happen to own a tannery that is glub glub polluting some picturesque beach he likes. How was I supposed to glubbing know? I demand you arrest this maniac and force him to glub remove these gills. I mean... we'll just shut down the tannery, right? That's got to be the plan. C, shut down the tannery. Like, that's the cause of all the problems. Oh no, 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 no. Hamper of fine cheeses and a bottle of wine. Okay, apparently all the Pats voted for this. How glub glub dare you! And then on Lord Patrician Captain Chaz remains confined to his aquarium. The sight of the great glass globe and its glub glubbing occupant in the council hall quickly becomes unremarkable. Oh, they're one military point? Oh no! Okay, here we go. This is rough. Your Majesty, I've received messages from the priests beyond the capital. They've been working hard to promote your power in every sermon. As they should. Let's see what they have to say. Let's hear the letters 60%, please. I wanna go collapse in a heap. Unfortunately, we've hit some difficulties. The nobles challenge your claims of holding a special place in the knight's favour. The common folk are similarly unconvinced. To improve your chances of victory, focus on increasing the kingdom's authority and faith as much as possible in the next 2 seasons. The challenge will decrease in difficulty with each attempt. Okay.
Yikes.
Far to the north, an ancient ceremony in a smoky clan hall reaches a fever pitch. Magnus, the chief's claimant, sits atop a throne of bones surrounded by god speakers chanting in a forgotten tongue. And thus, with Morgana as my witness, I hereby crown you King in the North, Lord Render, soon to be King of all the Kingdom. Glory to the Lord Render, chosen of Voltor. Glory to Morgana and the North. The assembled chiefs roar in chorus with each other, starting to smash against one another in celebration. Now we must bring down the false king in the south and fulfill the prophecy. The only question is how. Okay. Sacrifice me, you need to lower your own defiance. Or sacrifice 1,000 goats, raise your own farming. Is it Lord Render time? Okay. So it is destined, so it will be. Spread the word to all Morgana's children. The throne breaker has risen and the false king will fall. But first we drink in honour to the gods. More cheers erupt through the clan hall. Come morning, there will be a lot of work to do. In the final stage of their scheme, the chiefs must lower their defiance to 1 or less. Do it like this and then the patricians can't rebel. That's right, okay. There we go, that'll buy me a turn at least. Oh wait, they're on the verge of rebellion still? Wait, what? Oh no, they're not. No, it's halted. Right? Yeah. Okay. The last few months, Your August Majesty, our new theatre has stood disused and forlorn. Went to visit it a few days ago. The joyous art pieces you commissioned have all deteriorated. The puppies look like sad ghosts and the clowns look frankly alarming. While I was there, I'd met a woman who'd set up camp behind the abandoned stage. She claimed to be researching. From the look of her, I think she was a witch. She might be able to help us. Or she's the cause of this, Your Majesty. I couldn't say. I hurried out there to avoid being turned into a frog. Witches are not to be taken lightly. We must consult the council. No. I'm pretty sure I'd want to try B. Let the witch carry on doing witchy things without interference, that's also good. Okay then. We decide to let the witch carry on doing whatever it is witches do. She can't make the abandoned theatre any more creepy, surely.
Your Majesty, the crystal pox has spread from coast to the capital itself. Hundreds of our citizens have succumbed. Our streets are covered in glittering statues of the afflicted. Uh-oh. Oh no! Indeed, Your Majesty. If only we could have prevented it. In any case, a rumour has spread among the peasants that they believe the only cure for the crystal pox is the king's touch.
But that won't be happening.
In your shoes, I'd say the same, but Your Majesty, the common folk are absolutely convinced. If you don't heal a few of them, they may storm the palace just to get their hands on you. Or rather, your hands on them.
I hate it.
I suggest we look to the council for guidance.
I mean, it's more money, right? Just let it run its course. Why not? Goldening D. Let's get that extra cash. I don't care about the peasants. Let them turn to gemstones so I can be wealthy. Yeah, that's all it is. I just don't care. Is the roleplay. It's an instant win for the Pats. What? Why is it? This is fine. The crystal pox ravages the capital for months. A raging mob pickets the street outside. They don't storm the palace. Eventually the pox passes, gemstones litter the streets, but the people are too busy mourning to pick them up. The treasurer has her servants collect them under the cover of darkness. Don't worry about it. Good. Okay, cool. I'm not. You wish to see me, Your Majesty? Something to do with its chief outfit. How did you know? Call it a spy master's intuition. Regardless, how may I help? Hire an assassin already. You spare no expense in showing Chief Odfin the full depths of your ire. The spy master hires one of the Viper's children especially for this task, and Odfin is dead at the end of the week. Unfortunately, Marcel isn't so easily fooled. He accuses you of murder immediately, refusing to speak with you for months after. Oh no! You wonder if your relationship will ever recover. It better recover.
The kingdom's on the brink of chaos. It's perfect. We have to strike. What do you intend for us to do? Swoop in and kidnap the king in full view of the palace watch? No, of course not. We need to use the chaos to our advantage. We have two options.
Okay, either raise own defiance or lower own farming. What's it going to be, Barons, for your last stage of your scheme? Blimey. Alright, here we go. We need to convince the king that the march is on the verge of rebellion. In the current climate, he'll be forced to make a diplomatic visit to smooth things over. That's when we strike. One king enters the peace tent, another king leaves. For the final stage of their scheme, the barons must raise their defiance to at least 5, but without starting a rebellion. Okay. A delicate matter, roving hunters and end sainthood. As usual, Marcel spent the day out hunting in Blackwell Forest, as far from you as possible. After you've eaten your separate dinners, he approaches you looking worried and resolute. I've endured this so-called marriage as long as I could bear, but I simply can't do it anymore. Your Serene Highness, it's time we part ways. I want a divorce. What? Why? Really don't know? This comes as a complete surprise? You killed my dear Odfin. You were the only one who ever listened to me. This was never going to work. It's over now, for good or ill. I called the Archbishop to witness a divorce ceremony. Yes, well, good evening, Your Majesty. I know this is awkward, but I'm sure that it'll all go as smoothly as possible. No, this isn't the this is not the worst ever. Okay, I've had worse. Okay, you were not here for King Arnie. That was terrible. Archbishop, surely you can't support this. Your Majesty, I care about the kingdom, and the King Consort Marcel was very convincing that the kingdom is better off without him being married to you. Alright, let's get this done, Your Esteemed Highness. Alright, I have no choice. He rolls his eyes. Very well then. You're now divorced in the eyes of the kingdom. That's it. King Consort Marcel, sorry. Marcel wanted this done efficiently. Soon Marcel is ready to leave. I wish it had gone differently. Good luck with the kingdom, Your August Majesty. And he is gone, leaving you in the palace with no one but little Jora III, your honour guard, your huge household of servants, the palace watch, and your inner circle of advisors, practically alone. Word, holy shit. Word quickly gets out, the kingdom is shaken by the news. In the capital and beyond, everyone's gossiping about what happened. Depths below. Your August Majesty, you rejected my dear Marcel, my own blood. This is an outrage. Actually, he divorced me. That's not the point. I and my fellow patricians worked hard to put a dowry together for poor Marcel, tailor his outfit, prepare the feast. Now that the marriage is dissolved, I petition the king to refund the cost of the wedding. Oh! No. No, you can have nothing or you can have a few farm animals. No. No, I don't want to give you it. Okay, take a few, whatever these are, whatever these farm animals are going to be. Take a few cows and leave. fields surround the capital look pretty enough, but the farmers do not have the animals to spare, and point blank refuse to give them away. In the end, you have to apologise to the patricians for the awkward situation. Their grumbling only grows more angry. Meanwhile, Captain Jazz is forced to put up Marcel in his estate, which turns out to be a great expense. He may run into problems with his tangled love life, but that's no longer your problem.
Your Majesty, 2 barons are on their way home from an epic hunt and seek shelter for the night. It shames they're willing to gift you 1 rare trophy and provide meat for an extravagant feast if you so wish.
They can stay, but I don't feel like a feast. We invite the barons and their retinue into the palace, exchange pleasantries before turning in for the night. I need to just... I don't want to talk to them. But later that night, you hear strange noises coming from their quarters, like a pig squealing and snorting. What in Celeste staff did they bring here? What the hell is that noise? You creep down to the corridors and push open the door. The former barons stand before you, transformed into hideous porcine beasts that stand on 2 legs with snouts and tusks and floppy pink ears.
Your Majesty!
Oh no, Morgrim! Don't look at us! And Vitamin! Uh-oh. Guards! Guards! Get in here! You can identify a mix of surprise and shame on their hideous faces. There is no fight, the creatures go quietly. What do we do with them, Your Majesty? The other barons might become suspicious if we hold them too long. Expose their secret and hand them over to the barons. You spread word far and wide. Morgan Moon II and Vitamin Chi are beasts in human form, transformed by a dark curse. Oh wait, yeah, no. My bad. Brutal, I should have killed them. Yeah. The other barons are stunned by this revelation, but appreciate your candidness. They agree to take the prisoners back to the march and decide what should be done. Yeah, no, yeah, okay, cool, it did get them killed anyway. Woo! We're all good. We're all good. That's salutes in chat for Morgrim and Vitamin. They level up in their number. And that is 6 out of 8. Not bad. Not a slouch today. Right, here we go. Come on, Archie. Right, Archie, you're my last hope. My priests send word from beyond the capital, Your Majesty. Night willing, it's good news. 50-50. Okay, it's over. It's done. Unfortunately, nobles and common folk alike are still sceptical that you hold a special place in the knight's favour. To improve your chances of victory, yeah, no, it's not happening. Beefs and Pats could both rebel, but all is lost. Over the last week, the kingdom has fallen apart, gripped by rioting and unrest. The common folk have risen against you. It's anarchy out there. You've sheltered in the palace while the mob heaves through the streets, toppling statues and dragging nobles from their mansions to be stoned to death.
You must regain control, Your Majesty.
It's too late. All is lost. Call an urgent council meeting.
Can't be done.
The nobles have returned to their homes to look after their families. They face similar unrest within their borders, and what can be done? Our options are limited. Somewhere nearby, glass smashes. You become aware of a dull, muted roar that floods rushing for a valley. What's that? I believe it is the common citizens who have arrived at the palace to meet you in person, Your Majesty. The roar is 10,000 angry voices getting louder and louder. Swords clash along with the gurgling and screams. Chancellor, any ideas?
Just one.
Your Chancellor heaves open a nearby window and sticks a leg out.
It was an honour, Your Majesty. I'll see you on the other side.
They leap out into the open air. There's a long shriek followed by a distant thud.
Oh!
Salutes for the Chancellor. May they never be forgotten. This is always a sad ending. Oh dear. It's my fault, really, for allowing things to get to this point. She takes a step towards you, pulling a curved blade from somewhere within her sleeve. For the good of the kingdom. I'm gonna fight back, of course I am. Spymaster throws her knife with deadly accuracy as you tumble down the steps, the blade between your ribs. The roar of the mob grows louder and louder. Your last thoughts are of your chosen heir, Jora III. You can only hope the nobles will respect your decision and vote him onto the throne. Okay, everyone. Who are we going to have? Magnus, Aulus, or Prince Jora III? Jora III's right here. Oh, it's currently looking like Aulus. Damn, I can't believe you didn't want a third Jora. Oh, Medusa, welcome on in. I didn't see that you joined. Oh, who else joined? There's Dusa and Aid. Aid, it's been a while. Welcome on in. I'm sorry you got here just at the end of the game, I think. Alright, I'm going to do a vote in chat for Aulus's ambition. As technically it was a game over, nobody really won. So our options are trade, farming, faith, authority, or stability. Let's start the poll now. And vote how you please, everyone. You all get one vote. The top winner wins, essentially. There we go. Having plunged the kingdom into utter chaos, King Jora II was assassinated by the Spymaster, whose loyalty was always to the kingdom and not to the king. All that remained of the Baron's attempt to usurp the crown was a prisoner deep under the castle, clad in an iron mask and shrouded in rumour. The chiefs decided that the time must not have been right. The prophecy was quietly forgotten by all except the God Speakers, who waited for the right omens to rise once again. The patricians leapt into the power vacuum left by King Jora II's death, and Aulus took the crown with the council's blessing. King Jora the Inadequate No, I was very adequate, okay? I should have been super adequate. Was I not adequate enough for any of you? GG, everyone. Nobles, Whopper is the wealthiest at more than 11k. And here we are. Was a decent king, to be honest? No. So, King Aulus, looking like we're going to go for a trade-based ambition next time. Which is good, because it's the strongest contender of the lot. Oh, bless me. Yeah, it's the same outfit I wear for my standard one. Goodbye, Piccolo, and goodbye, everyone else. If you're a new face and you enjoyed this, kindly consider giving me a follow. Oh, what's that? Zeviox, hello. Everyone say hello to Zeviox. We're going to go for trade. Oh, and Sonic, thank you for the follow. Hey, follow a gold mech. Yay.